Hey there, Maddie. Hope you're having a great day today. That was your video lesson. Two things I want to talk about, and as usual, if you have any questions or me looking at anything at the end, feel free to shoot a message on over, and I'm more than happy to answer. Let's get to it. So first thing is, thanks for sending that video over. It's super helpful for me to see how that Brother John prep, is coming along. So it had nice speed to it, the rhythm was right, all those things were going good. What we actually want to talk about, which actual notes we're going to play. So when we played Brother John Prep, you actually played all the correct notes. You played the A, B, A, G, F sharp, D, right? That was all correct. But what I saw in there is, and maybe you didn't pick up on this from last time, is that when I played my B, maybe I played it too quick, and I need to slow down, is I played the A, and then instead of playing the open B string, I'm going to play B on the 3rd string, 4th fret. That's the same exact note. It's a little bit different timbre, like the sound of the string sounds a little different, but it's the same exact note. So what that prep is going to look like is this. A, B, A, G, F sharp, D. So what we're doing is we're actually using the fingering from the D scale. So one more time, A, B, A. Now you notice the next point in here is, if I'm going to play this fast, I need to keep my fingers right over top of the string. So I don't want to do this. Right, I don't want to be flying away this way off the guitar. You notice when I play an A right here, my ring finger is still parked over top of the B note, even though my finger's not down. So I come on the side of my first finger right here. That allows me to stretch out a little bit. A, B, A, same right there. Practice two pieces of it. A, B, A, B, A, and then A, G, A, G, A, G, and then you put them together. A, B, A, G, then F sharp, D, right? So practice that for me. And the second thing I want to practice is the primer for arpeggios. Now this will be a new concept for us, it'll be a new technique. I'll introduce it today and we'll talk more about it next time. I think we're done. Yes, we're done. That we're going to talk about next time. So what an arpeggio is just simply a broken chord. It sounds like this. I've taken a chord and played it as an arpeggio. Something like that. Maybe that's an arpeggio right there. There we go, got it that time. So it's basically taking a chord and it's breaking it into small pieces. And what we're going to do is, first thing, we look at the right hand over here, and we're going to give them all a letter that we can know what we're talking about when we talk about individual fingers. So the thumb we give P from pulgar from Spanish, I in dice, medio M finger, and then A, and I think it's anular, annulo, or something like that. You ask your dad to how you pronounce that. Is that you have your A finger right here, right? So you got P, I, M, and A. What we're going to do is for arpeggio, and this skill is going to go through the whole series, right? The arpeggio is something we're going to work on for the remainder of our time together. It's that important, and then this is the first appearance of it, so we'll make sure we get it right the first time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my index and my middle finger, my I and M, on my B string, and then on my index and on my G string. Take my thumb, I'm just going to park it here on the 5th string, so it's a good place for it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, see, now I'm not pushing in, I'm not bending them out of the way, I'm not pushing in, I'm simply just touching the strings, no pressure, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ring finger right here, and I'm going to touch the E string, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through and do a rest stroke. I'm actually going to rest on the B string. Rest these here, push through, and rest on the B string right here. So by the end of it, my middle finger and my ring finger are actually in the same string together. One more time, it looks like this. Rest stroke on A right here. Oops, wrong ones. There you go. That's better. Pass right back through. So I'm just slowly touching the strings very light, push through, and a nice rest stroke. And then the next step, what we're going to do after that, is doing this. This. And then we'll continue to work on that for the next several books. So work on that, just the A finger for this week, and then later on we'll do all that fancy stuff. So start with just the A finger pushing through. Awesome, work on that for me. And like I said, if you want me to look at anything else, send me on over. If not, I will see you next Friday. Bye.